Hey, what's up, folks? I have some video and a few stills I wanted to share with you. This is a video camera I have on my back deck. Sunset time's kind of hard to make out here. It looks like 4:30 p.m. I think on this day the sun set around 5:30, if I'm not mistaken. But let me go ahead and play this as is. And what I'm interested in is there seems to be a secondary light. A number of other YouTubers have pointed this out at just shortly after the time of sunset. So I think this is a good example. Right now, where the pointer is, that's the exact area that I'm focusing in on, and I don't know if you can make it out or if it translates well. It's actually lighter right now in this video than the surrounding area. So here we have the sun. I'm fast forwarding here. The sun coming down. Looks like 4:44. I'll just keep going. Okay, so here we go. The sun's down. Let me pause this here. The sun's down. We have the sun here, and I believe we have a secondary light here is what I'm looking at. So we have the sun, which will continue to go down, but this light to the left will remain. So let me go ahead and continue to play. Here the sun's almost out of frame, and there it goes. And we can still see that secondary light there, whatever that is. And then this next frame, you watch the sky, it'll brighten. See that right there? And I'll go ahead and let this clip play through to the end. And it's still quite bright. That's long after sunset now. That's probably well an hour after sunset. Okay, so there's the video. Let me cue up some stills here from a different camera. Let's see what we got here. All right, so this is from a Lumix camera. It's the hot mirror was replaced with an infrared filter, so that's why you get the pink color, and on some of the you could switch between the magenta and the different infrared signatures. But it's the same area I'm looking at here on the video. This is zoomed in a little bit. And it's right here is where we're looking, and that's where it showed up on the video. And even without further filtering, I think we can make out a brighter spot right there. So with further filtering in Lightroom, it looks more like this. So quite a bit more pronounced. Let me play a little bit with the exposure. And so we definitely, dropping it down to an underexposed view, we can definitely see there's some light source there. And I believe this light source trails, it has some trailing elements to it. Nearly circular there. We have something up here, but then it seems to produce a tail of sorts. So let me go back to the library here, see what else. And there it is again. This isn't the highest resolution camera, so I can't really pull out a lot of detail. All I could say is that there's definitely an additional light source back there. Again, the sun is set in this picture. There's just some ambient light, but there's nothing really to explain the brightness of that single point of light area there. And these are the rest of the shots. They're basically, well, let's see. If I go in here, develop, settings, copy. And we can just go into here. That's the original from the camera. And then if we develop and paste the previous settings in there, and you can see that light really stands out quite a bit. So I'm saying there's lights. I mean, there seems to be a scattering of light here, 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 and then certainly back here behind it. If I bring it all the way down, drop the exposure, you can get a better glimpse of those light areas. So definitely in here and then behind it, and then maybe a smattering or two up there. So there's definitely a secondary object. This, whatever it is pretty stationary. It's there day in and day out. So whatever that light source is, it's consistent. I haven't noticed it. I've really only been photographing it the last maybe 4 days or so. So I really haven't noticed much movement higher or lower on the horizon. There's a few more we could take a look at here. One here. Basically the same thing. It's a little more zoomed in. And there seems to be additional orbs or some kind of bright debris field following it. And again, this is it's after sunset, shortly thereafter. I have shots probably a full half hour after sunset, same result. Let's see what time this guy is. Yeah, 5:40, so that's definitely after sunset, well after. And again, same scattering of light. And that's, excuse me, that's a big object. That's a fairly sizable object or light source, whatever is giving off that. Here it is, a little more zoomed in. This is actually from this morning, I believe. This is not a naked eye object. I cannot see anything via the naked eye at all. It does seem to show up pretty well via the infrared camera, though. Yeah, this 1236, and you still get the same Same sense of a light source there. Now, at that hour of the day, it's pretty well washed out. And that's what the camera sees, but still you see that lighter area if you really focus and concentrate. You know, it's there. So on the raw footage, you can still make out that light area. I'll do this. And there we have it. Jumps out nice with the additional filtering from Lightroom. So, yeah, something out there. What it is anybody's guess. I'm sure our friends at NASA know quite well what it is by now. If it's showing up on my small camera to that degree, it's again, it's very bright, it's very sizable. What I want to do is maybe focus in on it a little bit more with a 3 to 500 millimeter lens. That will not be infrared, but I'm hoping that I could take the digital from there, from the telephoto shots, and bring it in the Lightroom, and then maybe enhance it and see if I could pull some detail out of that. But the chemtrailers have been kind to me. I've had a few clear skies. Felt bad for the chemtrailers. I don't think they have a logo or slogan, so I went ahead and I created this for them. So I hope they enjoy it. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'll let you know what's going on once I get some telephoto images. Over and out for now. Bye.